Imagine a world where no one has to deal with blindness that is avoidable. Every day, the Jenkins family dedicates their energy to helping realize this dream for people in the developing world. Art Jenkins founded Operation Eyesight in Calgary in 1963, and today, his family is carrying out his legacy. The Jenkins volunteer their time, they raise and give their own money, and they spread awareness about the importance of preventing avoidable blindness. This family makes a difference for people they have met or might never meet, a commitment that can change the world.
Well, I don't think Operation Eyesight would exist if it weren't for the Jenkins family, specifically Art Jenkins, and it was a real grassroots movement that really just was pushed and pushed and pushed, which was started with a donation of sort of $800 some odd throughout the years, and it's bloomed into this sort of fantastic sort of international organization. That was just a big inspiration because typically a lot of these organizations are started by extremely wealthy individuals, and this was just such a wonderful example of how everybody can do it, and the accessibility for the average Joe is there. So what's incredibly inspiring about Operation Eyesight and the Jenkins family influence on it is it's very rare that you do see a family that their commitment to philanthropy and to their specific cause, being Operation Eyesight, is just such a part of their day-to-day life. For Christmas presents, they're giving each other donations and talking to their friends about Operation Eyesight. And not as though it's a sales pitch, just as though it's a day-to-day part of conversation. And now that it's the third generation with Glennis, his granddaughter, this just fantastic lady who's such a great ambassador for Operation Eyesight even to this day. And it's something that I personally find incredibly inspiring, and makes it very easy to promote the organization to others and to be part of it to such a deep extent. What I'd say to the Jenkins family and Art, if you were here today, would be simply thank you for being an inspiration both to Operation Eyesight and everyone who's been part of the organization for the past 50 years, and specifically for inspiring me to dedicate a portion of my life to philanthropy through your legacy and through your family's legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Jenkins family? I'm sitting, this is Jim Jenkins, and we're going to meet some of the other folks in just a bit. But Jim, explain to me, because I didn't realize this. When I heard of Operation Eyesight, I thought it was this international group that was started somewhere else, and this was just a Calgary chapter. But that's not the case. Your dad was there. It started here.
It started right here. In fact, it was in our basement for 10 years. And it was a small volunteer organization, not a big budget, to now having a multi-million-dollar budget, working with the World Health Organization, the Agency for the Prevention of Blindness, and of course Vision 2020. So a huge mushroom.
Isn't that, it's something I know you're all proud of. You have 3 tables worth of family. Give us some of the highlights. Who did you bring here today?
Well, all of my mom and dad's, my siblings are all here, and we have 5 of 8 grandchildren who are living in Calgary. The others were out of town or unable to be here. So.
Isn't that? Well, and now I run a business with my brother, and I know one of the challenges with family is trying to make it really clear that I'm right and he's wrong. So, do you find the same challenges with this group?
Oh, yes. And I'm the youngest, so you can understand the problems.
You talked about the grandchildren. How important is it for them to know about this family and the legacy and what you guys are doing?
It's very easy for us to continue that legacy, and we have this, when we do have a family gathering, of course, it's big, and everyone's included, everyone's encouraged to contribute if it's for Operation Eyesight or whatever's happening, and I think you can understand that, Roots, if you can take this picture, a tent a little bigger than this table, and my siblings and I and my parents all camping in that tent. So we've got along very well, and we're continuing that with our children.
Well, it's an impressive thing for all of us who have families to say someday maybe we can do what the Jenkins family has done. Let's hear it again for our philanthropic family. Congratulations, Jim.